Hi everyone, welcome back to Cheese and Turtles. My name's Imogen. In today's video, I'm sharing how to create good memories now. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to do that. Give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and let's get started. So we often put things off and we're like, oh, we'll do that later. Or, you know, I don't deserve to create good memories now. Bullshit. We are going to talk about how to create good memories because you deserve to have good memories in every stage of your life. Whether you've achieved your ultimate ideal self or not, it doesn't matter. You need to live in the here and now because that is pretty much all we have, okay? The past is gone. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. So you need to, and you know, I am all about planning for the future, but it's really important to create good memories now, and it's something that I've been working a lot on. So let me share my insights, let me share what I've found, and let's get into the video. The first thing that I want to talk about is that you need to start some new hobbies. Am I telling you to get a hobby? Absolutely. Get a hobby. These could be anything. So I have a bunch of hobbies because, guys, I'll be honest with you, I'm really easily bored and I have to have a bunch of projects on the go or my brain starts yelling at me, okay? So, for example, I journal, I've been learning to cook, I like to ice skate, I play D&D. This summer I'm hoping to get back into mid-distance cycling. I love to travel. What else? Loads of stuff. I have this channel, obviously. Okay, so I have a bunch of hobbies. Start some new hobbies. It could be literally anything. You could take a pottery class, go rock climbing. I don't know, buy some flowers and make an arrangement and give them to someone. Anything, okay? You might take a sewing class. Just get a hobby. Get a hobby. You need a hobby. Pay attention to what makes you feel light and happy. Okay, so what feels fun? Now, this might sound really basic to some of you, and if it does sound really basic, I'm really happy because you are maybe not the kind of person who has felt like they had to fill every waking minute with productivity in order to be a valuable human being. And if you've never felt like that, then thank God, because a lot of us have. I definitely have. And if you have felt like that, then you need to understand that having fun is not unproductive. Having fun is part of your purpose as a human being, okay? And you owe it to yourself and to your mental health and to your own sense of well-being to have some fun, okay? So pay attention to what makes you feel light and happy. And do you guys know about the KonMari method? I love Marie Kondo and her approach to tidying, okay? The documentary's on Netflix, go and watch it if you want, but in that documentary, she kind of breaks down what it means for something to spark joy, and it's about a sense of lightness and excitement, okay? So what, in your hobbies and in your life, what gives you that sense of lightness and excitement, okay? What makes you just excited to get up and do something? What's the something? The next thing that I want to talk about is that you should embrace weekend trips. If you are like me and you are busy during the week with, serious things that you have to do in order to be a functional adult, then the weekends can be really, really useful, okay? So embrace weekend trips. Always try and do something concrete with your time off. Don't just rot at home, okay? Now, there is a place and a time for rotting at home. And, sometimes it's really helpful to just have a weekend where you super chill, you're relaxed, okay? I do those, but it is really important to actually do something meaningful with your time off, because otherwise the days kind of blur into each other and you are not having fun and you're not creating good memories, and you are going to look back on this time and not even be able to remember anything meaningful that you did, and that's really sad, okay? So don't do that. Embrace weekend trips. So, for example, some things that I do on weekends, I'll travel, I will go and visit my friends, I will go to art exhibitions, I'll go to the theatre and see a play, I will film YouTube videos. Okay, so always try and do something concrete and meaningful with your weekends, with your time off. And that leads me on to my next point very neatly, which is to always have plans. I am always making plans. I love a good plan, okay? So I will book time, I'll go to the theatre, I will go and I'll book a movie, I will talk to my friends and be do you want to meet up this time or that time, or I will go and I'll try a new restaurant or a new cafe, or I'm always making plans, okay? I am so planning coded. I don't know. I always have plans. I'm always trying to make plans. I love putting things on my Google Calendar. I love doing that, okay? So always have plans, always have something to look forward to. It really helps your mental health, and it's always going to be a really positive thing in contributing to creating good memories, because you know that you're going to go out and you know you're going to have fun and you know you're going to try something new, okay? So always have plans and always be trying to create points where good memories can occur in your future. Be open to meeting people, okay? This is a big one, especially if you are trying out new hobbies and you're making plans. You are gonna meet new people, and that's really cool because shared interests are a wonderful way to make friends, and I've made a lot of friends through like education, so university, sixth form, okay, like school, but shared interest is another way that I've made a lot of friends, okay, specifically like going to gigs. So be open to meeting people, okay, because sometimes they might become your really close friends. Kind of as a counterpoint to that, don't be afraid to do fun things by yourself. I love doing things by myself. I enjoy my own company so much, and that might sound narcissistic, but it is actually the result of many, many years of therapy and kind of learning to undo my fear of being alone, my self-hatred. Okay, so it actually comes from a very healthy place. According to my therapist, it does. Okay, so don't be afraid to do fun things by yourself. I think a lot of the time we get into this space where we feel like we have to be around other people all the time, and you don't, okay? It can be really healing to learn how to appreciate your own company, Learn how to appreciate your own company, and don't be afraid to like solo travel, go to cafes by yourself, take yourself out for dinner, buy yourself flowers, okay? I am so confident in doing everything by myself that when I choose to hang out with my friends or I choose to go on dates, that is something that adds to my life, okay? It's not me desperately like trying to fill a gap that I have because I feel inadequate. No, I feel like I have a wonderful life, and I'm really like excited to do all of my hobbies and just engage in spending time like by myself. But when I spend time with other people, I want to spend time with them, okay? And they add something to my life, and I'm excited to spend time with them. So it's not like I'm just grabbing the first person who's available. And I do think that like spending time with people from a sense of want rather than need is actually much healthier, and it's much more of a compliment to the other person as well, okay? So don't be afraid to do fun things by yourself. I literally have so much fun on my solo trips. I love it so much. I'm going to solo travel so much in my life, even more than I have already, and just do everything like by myself. I have loads of hobbies. I am never bored, okay? Sometimes I'm bored, but then I go and get a hobby, so it's fine. Understand that you deserve good things to happen to you, okay? This is really important because, like I said at the start of the video, sometimes we put off creating good memories or doing fun things because we don't think we deserve it. And that's a whole other problem. Like, I've talked about self-esteem and imposter syndrome in other videos, so if you want to understand how to really boost your self-esteem and deal with imposter syndrome, go and check those out, because I learned a lot about this in therapy, and I have been putting those insights to good use. So make sure you go and benefit from that. But you do understand, like, you need to understand that you deserve good things to happen to you, okay? You deserve to have good memories. You deserve to like go on that trip, and you deserve to get yourself flowers, and you deserve to have a nice meal, and you deserve to have a cute new pair of jeans, okay? And you deserve to, I don't know, go outside and find a cat and pet the cat, and you deserve to just have fun and exist in the world as a happy and fulfilled human being, okay? You deserve good memories, and you deserve to have them right now. That was a rant, but I hope some of it was helpful to you. Okay, the next thing that I want to emphasize is that you should put time and space and money aside to treat yourself, okay? And this might sound frivolous, but something that I found is that it's a really important part of self-care. Okay, and you might be like, oh, why would I, put time in my calendar? Why would I, like put money aside to treat myself? Two reasons. Firstly, you deserve it. Secondly, if you don't, you're probably going to end up like doing it anyway, but in a less planned and controlled fashion. So once I actually started budgeting for self-care, I actually spent way less money on it, but I had more fun, and I didn't stress so much about how much I was spending because I had a plan for it. So budgeting, really important. I've also made another video which teaches you how to budget. I'm not going to talk about that in depth here, so if you want to understand how to budget, go check that out. But yeah, put time and space and money aside to treat yourself. It sends you the message that firstly, you're worth it, and secondly, it really takes the stress out of the whole process, because you're like, this is time and space and money that is just for me, okay, and I can enjoy it by myself. So you might, like, for example, I took the day off for my birthday. I made a vlog, so go and check out my 23rd birthday vlog if you are interested in that. But yeah, I just went to London. I had a fantastic time. I went and bought myself like a birthday present. I went to my favorite cafe. I just went on a little trip, okay, and that was purely for my own enjoyment, and I had the best time, and I really did, and I documented it all for you, so go and check that out. But it's really important to like put that time and space and money aside to treat yourself, and it can be just a really small bit, okay? But it's not the amount of time and space and money, it's the message that sends to yourself that you are worth spending time and space and money on. Document. document things. I document things through my YouTube channel. I document things through like my journaling. I document things through just generally like talking to my friends, and then like they'll come back a year later and be like, hey, remember when you did this thing? And I'll be like, oh my god, that's so cool, I forgot about that. Okay, document things as much as you can, because when you forget things, and when you're in a moment and you are like really enjoying the moment, and then after it, you think, oh, that's a really good memory, and then 2 weeks later you forget about it. In that moment after it, document it, okay? Write down how you are feeling, okay? Talk to your, like, I don't know, I sometimes make videos which are just for me, which are just me talking about how I'm feeling at that moment in time, okay? And looking back on those things, like I would never post them because they're very personal, but looking back on those things is really, like, really good for me. And documenting those things is really important, so I can have like a sort of second point of access for those good memories. And finally, find magic in the small moments, okay? Since I don't know, it's been a gradual process of me learning to find magic in the small moments, but in 2024, it was my 5th year in therapy, on and off, but I really made a breakthrough. And this breakthrough kind of consisted of, I think it was a cumulative process of me gradually having more and more self-esteem and learning how to accept and experience joy. But I made this massive breakthrough, and suddenly I was seeing joy everywhere in the small moments, okay? It was in my like morning cup of coffee. It was in, I'd be like waiting for the bus and I'd see like an old lady with her little dog, and I would be just so like overwhelmed by how cute this dog was. And it was just in the small moments, like my friend might send me a text and I'd be like, I'm so grateful to have you in my life. And I just felt like the sense of overwhelming gratitude, okay? So find magic in the small moments as much as you can, because when you approach the world from a place of wonder, then it's just, life becomes so much more magical. And even the bittersweet moments take on a kind of intensity which will stay with you for a lifetime, okay? So find magic in the small moments, and once you learn to really observe them and really take delight in them, then you will have those memories with you forever, okay? That's how to create good memories now. I hope this was helpful. If you are not already subscribed, be sure to do that. Give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram. I'll see you next time. All right. Go create good memories. Bye.